Hello everyone, this is Crustomania and this is my opening video. So I ordered from 4 listings from 2 buyers on eBay to test to see how the process was for certain higher value cards. So you can see the packaging here. These are 2 listings from 1 buyer, packaged very well, you can see there. So that's the very first one, and right now I'm grabbing the second one. And these 2 packages are 2 separate listings from the same buyer as well. As you can see, the bubble mailer is secured pretty well actually. So this is something I'm just using as a learning guide for purchasing cards and selling cards, so this looks really good. So this is going to be the first package, and when cutting, just make sure when you use a box cutter to cut away from you, just safety first. That's something that I've personally learned working in inventory and in a warehouse. So this is the process of me trying to open this bubble mailer, and as you can see, at least you have some safety in terms of opening, but the bubble mailer is pretty tough to get off, but it's very secure. I have to say that these cards are very secure, and this buyer on eBay did a really great job, and this was only just the first package of his from the 1 listing. So I have never seen bubble mailers really in this size, so this was something really interesting. And then I am able to pull out the contents inside, and basically, if I can get it out, there's cardboard right there. And the cardboard is really useful with the rubber band, so through packaging it was really good. It was very secure. So that is something that, just for myself, I'm going to take into consideration. And you will now see the cards inside. So I believe this was a 9 card lot, and again, the cardboard really useful. So yeah, this was a 9 card lot, and basically there was bubble wrap around cards that it was in, as well as a rubber band. So you can see here, the first card here is the Latios and Latios GX tag team. Personally, I had not seen any of these cards in real life before, so the Latios tag team card, that's the very first tag team card I've ever seen. And then the tag team Trevenant and Drumnox, Beware GX, Skeptile GX, which looks really cool, Noivern GX, Ducidai, I think you say GX. This one's pretty cool, the Charizard Braixen tag team. That one looks really cool. The conditioning's really great as well. Tapu Koko GX, conditioning's pretty well, and a Charizard GX. So I believe that was 9 cards, and you can see me go through the tag teams here. Thumbs up, it's really good. And the Latios and Latios is a really nice tag team, and the Braixen Charizard tag team is really nice as well. The Sceptile, I have to say, is also really nice. The Dusknoir and Trevenant I'm not too familiar with for those tag teams, so great packaging. Nothing else was inside, so we move on to the second package. And this was another listing. I believe this listing only had 3 cards. This was actually the first listing I actually purchased from this buyer, so I bought that 9 card lot a little bit later just because the cards looked pretty good and just looked like something I wanted to have for a little while. I've never seen the tag teams before, so the price seemed relatively decent, so tried to go for that and just to explore and learn a little bit more about the newer side of Pokemon. And you'll see me struggle here trying to open this bubble mailer, but safety first. Again, cutting away from you is definitely something important to do with a box cutter, but these are cards I'm gonna hold on for a little bit. I may sell them again in the future, but for right now I'm going to hold on to them just because I want to appreciate the card a little bit and just kind of look at the cards while I have them before I figure out kind of what to do with them. But for the most part, they are really cool designs. You're going to see quite a few interesting cards. Some of these cards I've never seen in real life, as I mentioned earlier. Also, Ninja, that's pretty funny. Like the blender, I like how they used the box for that. So this one came in the same way in terms of packaging, with the cards together in cardboard, which I think is a really good technique, and also the bubble wrap kind of sleeve or holder. That's quite nice for the cards. So this is a 3-card lot, and basically the first card is the Mew. It is a reverse hollow Dialga, which looks pretty nice. And then you have the reverse hollow Cresselia, which also looks really nice. Conditioning on all 3 of these cards looks pretty good. I mean, I don't really see much whitening, and that's something new I'm coming into. There's a little bit on the side, but like this is something like I'm pretty much learning because I've not been too in depth into kind of this card stuff. So overall, great listing there. Now we're going on to the second buyer, and I'm going into this listing, and you're gonna see quite a few of the same card in this one, which honestly, some of these cards I was like kind of surprised I was even able to purchase. So as you can see, it's gonna take me a little while to open the package, but overall, like, these cards are in really great condition. The packaging was really great. I like the steps that they used to do that. So overall, the packaging is really great. Like, this one's a little bit different in terms of the packaging. I've never seen the packaging like the black little bubble mailers before, but it's struggling a little bit. And basically, this is the funniest one. The cards came in the most unique cardboard that I've ever seen. Let's just say it's this person, you know, might have had to use a knee brace in the past. I've never had anybody ship me anything in a knee brace container or cardboard, so that's definitely a first for me. That was definitely a new one. So sorry for the shaky camera. And this one was interesting. So this seller provided 2 mystery cards at the end, but this is Charizard with Leon. I don't know the exact name. The conditioning was a little interesting because he did say there was some whitening on this card, so, but I didn't mind it that much. It didn't seem too bad. Charizard V. Radiant Charizard. Really nice looking card, actually. And yeah, Charizard V-Star. This card looks actually really cool, the art with the Mewtwo. And then Charizard V-Star, which is an interesting one as well. And then he gave 2 mystery cards, so he flipped them the other way, so I had no clue. So if you guys want to guess, feel free to guess to see what it is. And yeah, I pulled it out from here, and basically it was Professor's Research. I've not even seen this before. I think the little insignia means it's from 151, but there's a little bit of a kind of a crease or bend in the bottom of that card. So overall, though, it was pretty cool. Really nice that he included 2 extra random cards, which I had really no clue what they were, so it was definitely a surprise to me. And then you can guess this one because I had no clue what this was either. And what does it turn out to be? Professor's Research, the Pokemon Go version. I have no clue who this professor is. I think this card also had a little bit of bending as well. Conditioning was The backing was not bad, but I think there was a little bit something in the front. But overall, really nice from the seller to provide 2 kind of extra cards just in the listing for me purchasing. And he told me that he was gonna send some extra cards, but honestly, like, it was a pretty nice haul for kind of this listing for all these Charizards. So we'll get on to the second and last package. This was from another listing as well. I think this is out of the 4, this was the last listing that I purchased from. So this package I struggled a little bit because I was trying to cut away, but the surface I was at was not really strong, and I didn't really want to cut the original Yu-Gi-Oh mats. So that is definitely something to watch out for. And basically, with these listings, they've been relatively interesting. I've been learning a lot more about the different Pokemon cards, the holos, kind of what people kind of list on eBay. And what I really wanted to check was just the way in which different sellers package cards. I don't know, for me that was something new to learn, and these are all different things that I am going to be taking into consideration in the future for shipping. Yeah, I don't know, I really just kind of ripped this thing open in such a barbaric way, so to speak. And basically I'm still opening that. Okay, finally got it open. And look at this, a Pokemon Go tin. I had not seen this before, did not expect it. I felt something really kind of hard and metal, but did not realize it was a tin. And open it up. Oh, the first card of the listing. So, as you guessed, it is gonna be another Charizard. So this is gonna be Charizard V in this listing, which is a pretty cool art. Another Charizard V-Star, and one of the cooler arts is this Charizard VMAX. He even had cases or sleeves that had Charizard VMAX, which was really cool. But then here's the actual Charizard VMAX alongside with the sleeve there. And this is the actual card. Like, this actually looks really cool. The VMAX with the VMAX. I mean, I don't know how you get more VMAX than that. And then just 2 random cards. So it was a 3-card listing. And you can guess what this one is. I have no clue what this is. Like, he didn't tell me at all. So this, I believe, yeah, as you can see, has some dents in it, but it ends up being Lance's Charizard V. This is actually a really cool art. Like, I actually like the art for this card. I like the trainer cards quite a bit, but as you see, there is some creasing and bending, but overall, really nice card. Lance's Charizard V. Really did appreciate that, with a nice sleeve too, with the Charizard V Max, I believe, sleeve there. So really nice. And then the last card, you guys can guess it. It's this one was interesting. So pulling it out, Surfing Pikachu. I actually laughed pretty hard when I got this out, because I was just like, oh, okay. This is not what I expected. Like, cowabunga, dude. So Surfing Pikachu V. Conditioning was actually pretty good, but overall, it's really funny. Cool holo kind of thing. So honestly, this was like a really great haul. This was actually a 5-car haul, which originally I only bought 3 of the cards. So as you can see, I got myself a pretty good stack there of different cards, like the tag teams, some GXs, some Vs. Overall, yeah, you see Charizard VX, you get the reverse holos for the Cresselia, Dialga, and then a bunch of Charizards, man. I mean, I think I went a little crazy buying on the Charizards, but it seems like a lot of people like the Charizards nowadays, so very interesting there. And then the 4 free cards, which I appreciate, which one of them ends up being another Charizard. So it's just quite funny, honestly. You would have thought I was really collecting Charizards, but yeah, got a quite a stack there. I really was happy buying all those and just having a sense of how the cards are packaged and just learning more. The Pokemon Go tin is really cool. Probably will use that for something in the future. The art on the back I didn't even notice was really cool, as a Turtwig, Piplup, Riolu, Munchlax. And again, yeah, the knee support. I have not seen anyone use that for packaging before, so that's definitely 10 out of 10 for creative points. But yeah, this was like a great overall kind of experience. I hope you guys kind of liked that I showed what I opened up in the haul. The free cards are really cool. I tried organizing some of the Charizards together later on, but yeah, that is quite a stack of cards. And you know, I have not bought Pokemon cards in a long time, so seeing this many Pokemon cards, especially Charizard cards, is quite crazy, to be quite honest. Like, I didn't even know they had that many versions of Charizard, but I tried to kind of bring out some of the cards that I appreciated quite a bit. And just going through the cards again for the haul, which is basically quite a big haul. I want to say I spent a good amount on this, but in total I feel like I got a good amount of cards back for how much I spent. So it wasn't just like all my money spent on one card. So 20 cards total, as I just did the sign there. So basically 20 cards, not including the extra cards that were given. So at the end of the day I had 24 cards, and you know, I had these Charizard V-Stars, 2 of them, really cool. The conditioning's really great just to have 2 of them. Like, I've seen these in YouTube videos, but it's really cool to actually see these 2 cards and actually own both of them, and all of these cards in general. So anyways, I hope you guys like this haul video and me opening it up. I couldn't really talk because my family was sleeping, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover. So anyways, hope you guys like this and be on the lookout for more future videos. Anyways, have a good one. Peace.